What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Dustin with Jersey Shore Drainage Solutions, and today we're going to be stopping a yard from eroding, as you see behind me right here, by adding in some catch basins and having the flow go all the way down at the end to begin with. So let's get into it. All right, everybody, as you can see right in here, it is starting to eat away at the ground, and he said he's filled it in over and over and over again, but it just keeps doing this, and that's because everything is pavered up here, so that way all the water comes down, comes here, it starts to build up. As it builds up, it gains some speed and velocity, and as it goes here, it just starts eating away, going all the way down. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put in 2 catch basins, one here, fill all this with bigger rock, and then push all the smaller rock back over. This way the water will be able to go in, bypass going on all this, go straight into the pipe, and actually already come down all the way down here. And since it'll be in the pipe, it won't be eating away at the ground. We have it end down here towards the end, and all the water can come up, build up right here, and as it hits here with the speed from coming down, it's going to be able to drain into the ground, stopping it from eroding anything, and then come out, and then it can just drain normally. So let's get started. All right, and here we go. We have it all completely dug out. Everything's going to go up there, come down here to a catch basin. It's going to have holes drilled on the bottoms and the sides, so when the water comes in, it can just start leaking out of the entire catch basin instead of having to just come through the bottom. I want it to also be able to leak out the sides and everything to alleviate any erosion, because that was the whole point of doing all this. It was eroding out here in the center when the water would rush off all of his pavers and everything from the beach. So all this would build up and then go. So now, as you can see, they put concrete around the edge of the pavers. I'm going to have all this big rock in here before I put all the little rock back. It's going to fill up the 2 catch basins, build up, go out, and then go safely all the way down there without eroding anything. Now to pipe it all up. All right, and here we go. Gotten all this piped up. Right here, I want to make sure everyone knows, for the catch basins, please make sure you drill holes on the bottom, put some rock underneath, put the filter cloth. This helps it last as much as possible. Now what this is going to do is it's going to act like a mini dry well. When all the water runs off, it's going to run off. I'm filling this up more with rock. It'll all fill in as it fills in. I even drilled a couple holes in the side here, just on this one. And when the water comes in, it'll be able to build up, go into the pipe, come out, and then go all the way down. Now the catch basin at the end, I drilled massive holes everywhere because the flow of all the water coming down is going to come in, hit down, and it's going to keep building up. And as it's building up, it's going to be able to leak out all the way 360 degrees all the way around, instead of just at the top or just coming out the bottom. So that way we don't turn erosion from up here to down there. So let's get going. And here we go. Here's the catch basin at the bottom of the 80-foot run. As you see, all the water is going to come straight down. It's going to come in, it's going to start pouring in. As it's pouring in, it's going to be filling up the mini dry well. Then as it builds up, before it can just overflow, because I expect this to be quite a bit of water coming down, I also made sure there's holes all around the outside. So when I fill all this up with rock, it'll be able to leach out slowly out this way as it's still building up to come out of the top. So that way this helps prevent against any erosion. Now to fill up the rest of the way, show you the level on everything. All right, and here we go. Now we have it all piped up. Got the catch basins, the concrete, water's going to run off, fill up, go into the catch basins, come down. As you can see, we are downhill to level here. To continue going all the way down, we got it going as downhill as it could possibly go. So the water's just going to be jetting all the way down here. And then this way, it'll end up coming out of here. We got it all jetting strong, and that's why, like I said, when I put the catch basin in, I drilled holes everywhere, so that way the whole 360, as soon as the water jets in, it can immediately start draining all the way around to build up, to come out, to go over and facilitate down. But this will prevent against erosion, and that is how you fix your driveway. Now to backfill and show you how it works. All right, now I have it all backfilled, and what you want to remember, when you're doing anything on some kind of hill or driveway or anything like that at all, you always want to make sure when you're done, you go back over with a tamper Now, I have size 16s, but there's still no match for the tamper. Okay, you want to make sure you go down, otherwise all the loose dirt will end up eroding very easily. So now, time to move all the rock back. Move all the rock back and go ahead and show you how it works. And here we go. I'm simulating as if it was raining and all the water was coming here on the pavers. Trying to make it so it all runs down. And it's going to go into my catch basins. Right now it's going into the rock pit all around it. Eventually it's going to fill up the mini dry well, and it'll fill up into the catch basins themselves, and then it'll be able to start moving water. And here we go. Water builds up from the ground, from the sides and the bottom. That's just from the hose. Everything fills up, goes, and it goes all the way down here at the end. And this is where it's most important. As I can see, the water's all the way down here. It's all building up, but there's holes 360 all the way around, a ton of holes, and then the rock extends all the way over, so that way when the water's hitting here, as it's building up, it's still draining down and all around to try to leach the water out. And that's why I just put the decorative rock stuff right back on top. So when this builds up, the water's going to start pulling out this way, and it's going to start coming out of here and here. This way you eliminate any kind of erosion. And here we go. Here's the finished product. As you can see, the water is coming all the way everywhere. It's facilitating out of the top and all around it. It's more coming around the sides now than at the top because I put so many holes in. Now when we have an actual rainstorm and it's not just going off this hose, all the water from up there that's on the pavers and everything is going to rush down here, and this is going to be coming out around the sides and the top. So this is exactly how you prevent water from flooding and eroding your yard or driveway with some catch basins. Another job well done by Jersey Shore Drainage Solutions. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe, and until the next one.